Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Nosh. This reading is going to be for Gemini, I think. Geminis. Gemini, what is going on with you? How is the summer treating you? Oh, just bang my... Are you banging your knees somewhere? Are you banging things? Excuse me. But anyways, let's get into your energy, Gemini. Let me just also eat. I've been snacking a lot, guys. Geminis, have you been snacking a lot? I think you have. I got a snack cleaner, though. The plan is to snack cleaner. I was eating cleaner, or I was eating clean, but I'm only human, and I fell off the boat. I've just been having a lot of heavy foods lately, and I need to, gotta stop. Because as you get older, those heavy foods are really heavy, depending on what time of day or night you eat them. So, Gemini, be careful what you're eating. Watch your stomach. Heaviness in the stomach, heaviness in the this area, like something feels like it's not digested. Just be careful with that, okay? And forgive me if you see something flying out of my mouth. Well, let's get into your energy, Gemini. What is going on with Geminis? One more card. What's going on with Geminis? Okay, we'll take that. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor. I never really understood what it meant to have a card at the bottom of the deck. So, shall we see? So, Gemini, you got the Sun card. You just recently had a beginning, or you're about to have a new beginning, or you just started something with someone. Could be a Leo. Could have fire in them, but overall, it sounds like that you just recently probably started something new. Doesn't have to be love. Could be a new job, a new way of thinking, a new way of dressing, a new way of doing your hair. Because we know Geminis like to look good. Matter of fact, I think all Geminis just naturally look good. Like they just have that swag about them, that aura. If you know me, I love my K-dramas, and there's a drama where the guy, every time he steps into the room, he's so full of himself, he goes, aura. Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of the drama. If I remember it, I'll put it down in the comments. It's really funny, but that's what I'm thinking when I'm thinking of you, Gemini, right now, that you just have a certain type of aura. Please don't be intimidated by the way people are looking at you. People are admiring you, because that's exactly what they're doing. They're admiring you. They're not staring at you because you're weird looking. No, absolutely not. If anything, they like your style. They like the way you dress. I mean, because again, Geminis stand out, definitely stand out from, if they're in a crowd, a Gemini will stand out. Also, depending on if it's a June Gemini and a May Gemini, they're two completely different Geminis. June Geminis are more, I don't want to call you guys rowdy, but you guys are loud. You guys are like Sagittariuses. You guys are loud. But then again, even with Sagittarius, November Sagittariuses compared to December Sagittariuses are completely different. So yeah, so if you're a June Gemini, people are really checking you out because they like your vibe. You're being really loud, and not in the loud in the sense in that you're being a loud mouth, but the way you're dressing, the way you're coming across is just, it's popping. If you're May Gemini, I feel like same thing for you. You're doing good. You're looking good. And congratulations on anything new that started for you, any new projects, because that's what this is indicating, the Sun card, a new beginning. Some of you may be having children. Some of you may be getting married, getting engaged, getting into relationships. Anything that resonates with a new beginning, that's what you're going through, okay? Or you went through already. Now we have the Nine of Wands upside down. Usually this card like this is someone just in defense mode, trying to guard something. Could be someone kind of like looking out into the distance and just really protecting what is theirs, watching out for what is theirs, being guarded. But I feel like you're not doing this. You know, you're letting it go. You're no longer feeling hate or jealousy, because this is my card for jealousy as well too, the Nine of Wands. So you're not feeling any resentment, any you know, I feel like any hate or anything like that towards anybody. I feel like you're flowing. You're actually opening yourself up. You're in that acceptance stage or whatever, or acceptance healing. Like you're healing basically. If you had a broken heart, or well, it sounds like you're healing obviously, because you have the Sun and you have the Nine of Wands upside down right next to it. Again, you are opening yourself up to this new beginning, or you've opened yourself up to the new beginning that you are maybe going through or just had. You also have the Four of Wands upside down, partnership-wise. It could be that there's something that didn't work out, or you let go of a partnership with a Taurus, with a Hierophant, with someone that you recognize, that you looked up to. So maybe that's what this is about, that you have a new beginning where you're no longer guarded against the connection or relationship or partnership that you had with this Taurus individual. Let's look more into the second part of it. So this is my card of relationships and partnerships. Doesn't necessarily mean love relationships. It could just mean business partnership. Four of Wands is about something coming together and then multiplying afterwards. Just like when people get married, they have children. That's the multiplication right there. You start dating someone, that's a relationship that has potential of you getting married and multiplying it into a family. So this could also mean that you met someone, or you had a connection, a business connection, or a business partnership, or some type of connection in a sense where it's no longer there. The partnership is over because this is upside down, or the partnership is no longer there anymore, or the partnership isn't available. And it could be with a Hierophant, with the Taurus individual. The Hierophant is always someone everybody looks up to. Could be a spiritual leader, could be someone that that everybody else looks up to too. You know, that everybody else goes to for advice. Everybody kind of, and then the spiritual realm, we would call this your spiritual practitioner, your tarot reader, this person could even be considered the Pope, okay? Because when you look at the Pope in the Vatican, that's also considered the Hierophant. Actually, in the Rider-Waite deck, the original cards have the Pope sitting on the chair. So it could be with someone of that type of level. This is not a regular Joe Schmo. This person is someone that, like I said, could be a practitioner, could be someone that is very enlightened, someone, I don't want to say spell work, because the Hierophant, I'm not saying that Hierophants don't do spell work, but Hierophants are capable of, any religious person or any person that is in spiritual, that has spiritual abilities or anything like that, that's representing this person. It could be that you have discontinued a partnership with this person. And remember, we talked about the Emperor being at the bottom of the deck. This is telling me that you are the Emperor. You are taking back control. So it could be that you took back control from a Taurus. Now that you have a new beginning with a Leo, you are more open to letting go of the Hierophant, okay? Or someone that you looked up to, or someone that looked up to you, you're letting them go, okay? Tell me more about this Hierophant. Tell me more about this Hierophant, please. Who is this Hierophant, this Taurus Hierophant? So this could have been someone from your past, right? Someone from your past. Someone that was being silent, right? Being quiet, being silent, being facetious. You know, because like this person is in tune. You know, you're listening to the spirit guides. This is someone who doesn't listen to the spirit guides. They kind of like, they do what they want. They, you know, this person also was Knight of Swords. How do I say? Very not very mature in like thought process, or like, you know. The song I'm getting is it says I'm so mature. I just killed my ex. Okay. That's the song that just came to my mind. This person could be an ex, okay? And this person, I feel like, so if we look at it, this person is from the past, right? This is someone that you're no longer nostalgic about. You don't miss this person anymore. This person also is a little, they use their power in a weird type of way. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's people that know that the position that they have and they take advantage of that position. So this kind of seems like that type of person. Then you have the Knight of Swords. This person, I feel like, I'm getting stunned with this. I am, for the first time, I'm actually getting stunned with this. Like, I am so stunned right now. Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is all about moving towards the truth, a message or something like that. I feel like this person either sent you a message or is going to send you a message or sent you a message, if I didn't repeat myself already. And let's see more. What is this? What is this? So this person sent you a message about being lovers. Or this person wants to send you a message about being a lover. And look, you showed up. You showed up here. So this person wants to tell you the truth about something, right? This person wants to tell Gemini the truth about something. But be careful, because this person, I don't know about this. This upside down thing usually tells me that you're not listening to your intuition. So I'm feeling that this person is not listening to their spirits. Maybe spirit is telling them, no, leave it alone. Leave Gemini alone. But this person is not listening. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. There is no journey here. So this is a person who, there's no journey here. So you have the Gemini, the Lovers, and the Unknown here. So this is something that's, maybe it's unknown to you, Gemini. Maybe you don't know about this, that this is what's going on. But this person is, I want to say, trying to get to you. But even the spirit guides are like, no, leave Gemini alone. Clarify the Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands there? Why is there no more partnership here? Why is there no more partnership here? Confusion? Because maybe somebody was confused. You were confused. So we got the Two of Pentacles upside down. Or the reason why the partnership isn't there anymore is because you're no longer confused. Gemini, you know the answer. You're like, maybe you know who this person really is now. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Tell me more about why the partnership broke up. Or why is there no more partnership? Because of work. You know, when I see this card, guys, I don't think of work. I think of spell work. My mind just drifts to spell work. Maybe they were doing spell work. Maybe they were trying to manifest you and you found out about it, Gemini, and you're like, yeah, no. Or they were trying to control you. This guy like this is a very nice guy. You know, this guy like this right here, it wants to take care of everything, wants to provide things. But this guy like this is very selfish. He only thinks about himself. He only thinks about what he's going to get at the end of the day and how can he take from you as well too. So it could be that's why you backed away. And look, I see the Tower upside down. So you definitely avoided something, okay? Oh, and then we have the Devil upside down too. So since you broke away from this partnership with this Taurus, with this Hierophant, it feels like whatever spell that they had on you or whatever spell you were under is definitely broken. You ended up avoiding something with an individual that likes to abuse their power. That's another one, another abused power, right? That's the second time I'm seeing this in this reading. The King of Pentacles upside down. No control over their emotions. This person is emotionally immature and financially immature. Like they think they run shit, but they don't. And then you had the Tower over that. So it's avoiding a disaster and then letting go of negative patterns. Like this, you're being toxica. Like this, you're letting it go. You're letting go of the negativity. It could be that whatever negative feelings you were harboring towards this person, you're letting go. Or you found out what this person has been up to. That's why you're like, no. Like, no, I'm good. This is actually resonating for someone I know. who was in a situation like this. That's why I'm wondering if this is for them. Like, I'm just doing a general Gemini reading. And it's funny how this is whatever the cards that are coming up are reminding me of the talk that I had with someone who was going through the same thing. Like, you ever do that when you're doing, if you're a tarot reader, you ever do cards and you start doing a reading and then it reminds you of who's going through it and you're like, oh, tarot readers, as a tarot reader, as an intuitive person, as a medium, as a channeler, we don't mean to do this. It's just that we see things that other people don't. So it's really easy for us to look at a situation from the outside and piece the puzzle so easily because our brain just works that way. It's another conversation I was having with someone that when you're a mutable sign, especially a mutable element like you, Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury. I think it's Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and one more, I think Pisces. We're mutable signs. And what happens with us is our mutability is so amazing that we can multitask. We can listen to a song in our heads while we're watching a movie, right? We're watching a movie and all of a sudden we start listening to a song in our head, or where someone is talking to us and we start listening to a song in our head. Like my little secret, guys, I'm going to tell on myself when someone is arguing with me. I know this is going to sound so horrible and you guys can say whatever you want, but at least I'm being honest about this. When someone is arguing with me and I don't want to argue and I'm just like tired of the argument, I start thinking about BTS and Stray Kids and K-pop in my head. Like, oh, I wonder what Namjoon would look like in a gold sweater. Wonder what Jungkook would look like in a checkered sweater. And what that does is it helps me disassociate, which is, I'm not saying I'm proud of it, but that's my way of dealing with being in a situation where someone is arguing with me, because sometimes it's people that, we care about and we can't just walk away from them. Because it's hard to do that with some, like with your mom, your dad, your sister, someone like that, because they're really trying to get through to you. And I'm not saying that this is a negative or a positive trait. All I'm saying is that I'm just bringing it up to tell you that some of us do that when you argue with us. Maybe it's PTSD, maybe it's a trauma or something, but I personally don't like arguing. Soon as someone starts arguing, I feel like it starts taking at my energy. So I'm just like, oh, here we go. So I start thinking about something else, because I feel like if I actually listen to the argument, I might just like go from 0 to 60 in like a second. So it's better for me to just avoid. I'm an avoidant. I have an avoidant personality. I'd rather avoid things than for me to get upset, because it's like that meme. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not, what is it again? I'm not afraid of being angry. No, I'm afraid of being angry. I don't know. I'm fucking losing it right now. I'm afraid what my anger will look like to people. You know what I mean? Because they tell you the people that laugh and joke the most, we're some psycho motherfuckers. You know what I mean? There's a reason why we laugh and joke, because that's how we're able to attain what we really want to do. And I feel like, Gemini, you may be thinking about that. I don't know why I just went over this for 2 minutes. But you may be thinking about that, about this individual. Like, I have two choices here. I could just either get them or just walk away. And I think that the best thing you're doing, Geminis, is that you're walking away, which is good for you. Now, how are you opening up? Remember, we got to look at the 9 of Wands, where you're opening up and you're being more accepting. You're not being so defensive. Because you're moving forward. That's good. You're moving forward. You're moving forward from the things that don't work for you. So now you're accepting the fact that what works for you and what doesn't work for you, you're moving forward from it. All right, you got the Star card, you're healing, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be moving away from an Aquarius. Or you could be moving away and starting your healing. Tell me more. Oh, look, you're planning to travel. You're planning to maybe move. You're definitely moving away from this individual. But my 2 of Wands is all about, traveling, going to the beach, going on a trip, going on vacation. You could be going on vacation with a Sagittarius. Or you could be going somewhere, or you're planning on becoming more tempered, more balanced. This is my Sagittarius card. So it feels like You're moving forward from understanding, from being so guarded. Okay, we can look at it this way. You're moving forward from being guarded, okay? You're like, okay, I'm not gonna guard myself anymore. I'm gonna let myself go. And you're moving forward very fast. Or because you're not guarded anymore, things are gonna start moving really fast for you. Things that didn't work out for you or things that are on delay, they're gonna start healing, okay? It's gonna start working out for you, where you're gonna start planning, start working. This is also my planning card. Like, you know, say if you're single and you just met someone, you're probably planning to ask them out to be your girlfriend or boyfriend. If you like someone, you have a crush on someone, you're probably planning on asking them out. You're probably planning on traveling towards, whoa, where'd it go? The Sagittarius possibly, or the Sagittarius is probably, you know, coming towards you. Overall, if it's not a Sagittarius, if it's not a fire sign you're dealing with, but I do also have Leo on deck here. It could be that you are planning or going towards or moving towards, again, the Chariot, moving forward. Temperance, balance, a 50-50 in your mind, where you're like, you know what? I feel like the person you were dealing with, the Hierophant, the Taurus person you were dealing with, really caused an imbalance in your life. And I feel like now you're awake and you're seeing that. I'm going to tell you something about spells, guys. Spells don't last too long. It only takes a minute for you to realize that there's spell work being done. And soon as you recognize that it's being done, it weakens the spell. Acknowledgement is very important. As soon as you figure out that, oh, I may be under a spell, starts to weaken. And when you find out who is doing it, exposure. What new beginning did Gemini just have? What new beginning is coming towards Gemini? Beginning of stop being in your head. Beginning of stop being in your head. This is my card of, especially upside down, then you're not in your head anymore. You're not afraid anymore. You're not having nightmares anymore. Tell me more on this new beginning. So you're leaving behind nightmares, ruminating thoughts, anxiety. Good for you. So I feel like moving forward, Gemini, you're going to have less and less anxiety. Moving towards passion. The universe is giving you something. A passionate new beginning with someone or something or someplace. A chance to grow with something, chance to grow for yourself. But it's telling you to hold your feelings to yourself. Or it's a new beginning on holding something that you're possessive about. Could be your career. Could be your lover. Could be your, I don't know, something that you care a lot about. And the Seven of Cups. You're seeing your choices that you have in front of you. But you're not sure. When I see the Seven of Cups, it's also like daydreaming. It reminds me of daydreaming. You could be daydreaming about this new beginning, this new love that you have. You're revisiting how things didn't work out in the past. And you're surrendering. You're surrendering to it. And this is all about just understanding that what didn't work in the past for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, my loves. There is no moment that we breathe that doesn't have a reason behind it. Everything is like a domino effect, cause and effect, reaction, action, you know? But it looks like you're doing good. Like you have the new beginning, you're opening up, you're leaving behind things that no longer serve you. And just remember, every day, remind yourself, I let go of all things. I release all things that no longer serve me, okay? I release all things that no longer serve me. I release all people that no longer serve me. I release all feelings, all emotions that no longer serve me. And the most important one, if these feelings and emotions and thoughts are not mine, I return them back to whoever they belong to with love, light, and divine justice. Because a lot of times I feel like, Geminis, you guys are a really good receiver. You guys are like a radio. You receive everything. Feelings-wise, thoughts-wise, images-wise. You guys are receivers. If Sagittariuses are seers, you are receivers. If Sagittarius can see and Pisces can and Pisces can fantasize and create it, Gemini, you are the receivers. So if Pisces and Sagittarius are talking, other people will walk by and be like, what are they talking about? Like, we totally don't understand what Pisces and Sagittarius is talking about. Gemini, you will explain it to people. Oh, that's what they're talking about, because the language that Pisces and Sagittarius speaks, because Pisces is ruled by Jupiter and so is Sagittarius, because you're ruled by Mercury, Gemini, you're able to pick up on their language. You know the language they're both speaking. Even though it may seem foreign to other signs, other people, Gemini knows. Because your mind is so intricate like that. It's so intelligent like that. So what I'm trying to say to you in this message is, I'm trying to like wrap it all up, summarize. Where you are right now is better than where you were before, okay, Gemini? Everything that has happened up until this point has happened for a reason. And that reason being was that you needed to grow, you needed to evolve, you needed to find that temperance. Find the temperance, move forward. Now the only thing for you to do is just relax, have fun. If you just started a new relationship, do what you need to do in that relationship to have fun, to make it fun. If you started a new job, make sure you're devoted as much as possible, especially if you like the job. If you're opening up to something, make sure you're aware of everything around, right? Because it's good to open up, but it's not good to be too open, okay? Everything has to have a balance. If you walked away from a partnership, good for you, because that partnership was toxic. If you find yourself in a new partnership, the new partnership isn't toxic. This is the partnership that's helping you surrender and grow and learn things. The old relationship that you were in, right, what you let go of, that's the one that was toxic. So if you are a Gemini that's single listening right now, I want to let you know that there is someone coming in for you. There is love coming in for you. You just have to be a little patient, okay? Just keep doing what you're doing, and I can't promise you this, but I can say that it's gonna happen, and you're not even gonna know what hit you. You're just gonna run into a person, and you get along with them so well, and you guys connect so organically, because that's what you've been waiting for. That's what you've been wanting, and that is going to happen. Gemini, again, I keep bringing this up. Gemini and Sagittarius, because they're sister signs, this year is very well for them. It's really great for them. They have a lot of new beginnings, new opportunities, because them being the sister sign, what happens to one sign happens to the other, at a different, in a different perspective, in a sense, right? But sometimes it's especially right now with the Venus Leo retro. What is it? Leo and Venus retrograde. So a lot of things are going to be happening. The only thing I'm suggesting, Gemini, because we have this Leo and Venus retrograde coming, stay away from the person you walked away from. Remember that partnership that didn't work? Something that broke? Stay away from them. Okay, remember that Hierophant, this Taurus person? It's just best to stay away from this person, because this person is a trickster. They don't know what they're doing. They really don't know. But I feel like they want you so bad. Even their spirit guides are saying, no, just leave Gemini alone. Let them live their life. But they're looking at you like, oh my God, this is my connection. We have so much in common. Yes, you may. But there's a truth. There's a truth behind that this person is not seeing. Okay? I'm going to leave you with that. Take what you can from this video if it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't pay it too much mind. It's just for entertainment. And if you just watched to see me, hi, thank you so much. Hope everything is well. But Geminis, you're doing very well. And I hope that you continue doing well. I just hope that you're as prosperous as you need to be, or as you deserve to be. And I really hope that the universe blesses you the way it wants to, and the way you deserve it. Other than that, just keep walking, soldier. Just keep marching, keep doing your thing. There's a lot of ups and downs. The reason why there are a lot of ups and downs is because we need to create that balance. Once we create the balance inside of us, everything starts to balance out outside of us. Okay? Create the balance inside, and the balance will be shown on the outside. Or is it create the balance within and see the balance on the outside? All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you next time. Take care.